Maybe I smoked something. Shaggy, what did you give me?
My beautiful wife, and she's great, and I love her.
Okay, I'm just gonna remove it.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome back to What an Oddcast, episode 311. That's 311. I'm Maverick, and I'm never going back to Chicago.
25 or 64, which is a song by Chicago. I'm Onrefni.
And I'm your man of nostalgia jokey pants. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'll turn on my camera too. Oh, I'm a little... There I go. Hello, everyone. We missed you guys. We were gone for a week because Mike and I went to Chicago.
Fucking never going back to Chicago. You could pay me money, and I wouldn't go back to Chicago. You could pay me an exorbitant amount of money, and I would not go back to Chicago.
Yeah, it was an event.
It's not what I would say, but sure.
Pardon me. But no, it was a time. I wouldn't. That's not necessarily a good time or a bad time. It had its highs. It had its lows. It was.
I can. The Snapchat I got very much tells me it was not a fun time. Not at all.
I would say it would had its moments, and the moments were where I was sitting down watching dolphins do tricks.
Pretty good.
And then driving home because I was again listening to my audiobooks.
Yeah, it was
kind of everything before and after and in between was pretty much the worst experience of my fucking life.
Yeah, it started. I'm just pulling up my map so I can get the time that we were
started with a 3-hour drive to Chicago.
Yeah, I almost got a Whopper at 7 in the morning.
We should have gotten a Whopper at 7 in the morning. It would have been a highlight of the trip. Jared, let's start with pre-trip. Heather and Holly both buy aquarium tickets for entering Shed Aquarium between 10 and 10:30. Then they also pre-buy parking. And that's all we're going to say about the parking for now. Right, we're going to come back to the parking. And by I say that, I mean we're going to take an hour and a half to find a car at 10 o'clock at night. We're going to come back to those, so please put a pin in that. Anthony, at any point in time, if you want to interrupt to add your details, that's fine. So we get to Chicago, and I don't know if you've ever been to Chicago. It sucks shit.
Once.
The only good part about being in Chicago when we were there is there was a triathlon the next day, so the homeless people were all cleared out. It was pretty clean of homeless people. So we get to Chicago, and we look for parking, and no one can find the fucking parking garage, to the point where we have to call Anthony, and Anthony's trying to guide us to parking.
I am the only one who has signal, because Holly and Heather both use Apple Maps.
Fucking Apple Maps, I swear to fucking God. Fucking download Google Maps.
We went around in a circle a couple
times. 3 times.
And that's when I'm opening the map. Holly started calling me. I'm like, all right. And then there was a lot of shouting back and forth.
There was a lot of yelling. It was a very stressful situation.
At one point, I went, everyone shut up except for Anthony. Only Anthony gets to talk right now.
Anthony got us to parking after that, so kudos to him.
Was not parking.
Correct parking, and we're going to put a pin in that too, but he got us to parking. So we got to the parking and we parked. It took us a while to find a parking spot because it's all cramped as shit in Chicago and everything's subterranean for whatever fucking reason. And we park, and it's actually a good parking garage. Like, it is a block and a half away from where Christine and Tyler, the friends we're meeting down there, are staying.
Yeah.
And so we're
going for Christine's birthday.
Yeah. We got there, and we walk up, and we come through the Palm Hotel, we go through it's called what was it? The
Skyway.
It was not the Skyway. It was the Pedway. It was the pedestrian way. Whatever. It's subterranean fucking things that connect 16 different hotels. And we come up through the Palm Hotel, up an escalator, go out. We're like, yes, we know exactly where to go through. We're looking like we're good. We know where to go to. And we find the hotel. And then Anthony or Heather is like, text Christine and was like, hey, we're at the hotel. What room are you guys in? And they're like, oh, we're doing valet parking. What? Weren't you at the hotel already? They were not at the hotel already. They were staying Saturday into Sunday. So already, Jared, the communication's breaking down.
And we all, well, at least the three of us, I don't know about Mike, but the three of us, we all had to pee.
Very badly. I was fine.
On bus, we walked into the Hyatt, and there was a nice lady who I'm pretty sure was just there to keep the riffraff out.
Yes, yeah, she was shooing away homeless people.
Yes, because she's like, "Oh, what are you guys here for?" "Oh, we're meeting our friend." They're like, "Okay, blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Do you have a public restroom?"
Yeah.
Yes, it's over there. All right, bye.
She did eventually see us with hotel guests who were Christine and Tyler. So I think that put her mind at ease a little bit. But also, we looked fairly clean considering.
Yeah, and we were like, looking around, like, what's going on?
So,
like, we just looked like we were lost tourists.
Right. So because of the parking issue, Holly didn't bring the correct shoes. They forgot Christine's present. All these things that we're going to have to deal with at the end of the night. But we get there and we go up to their hotel room and they show us their hotel room. It's on the 30th floor. It's overlooking straight down Vertigo. I turned on someone turned on the AC. I turned on the TV and Pirates was on. So I was watching Pirates.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl.
It was dead. No, was it Curse of the Black Pearl? I thought it was Dead Man's Chest.
No, it was Curse of the Black Pearl.
Okay, it doesn't matter. We're gonna come back a couple times, and Pirates is on all day. That's why I know. Yeah, okay. We came back at World's End, so we came back at the final battle of World's End. So we're like, hey, we should start walking to Shed Aquarium. We have tickets between 10 and 10:30. We don't know if they'll honor it if we're late, kind of thing. So we start the journey to Shed Aquarium, which is 1.5 miles away. Yep. It's just as bad as it sounds. Now, it was not supposed to be hot nor humid in Chicago that day. Hey, Jared, you want to guess what it was?
I'm going to assume it was bad, huh?
It was hot and humid, direct sunlight the entire way to the aquarium. See, now this, go ahead.
I'll say, now, Mike is in, I hate to say Mike is incorrect. It was not 1.5 miles. I have my walking, my Google Maps.
Yep.
It was 3.4 miles away.
Oh, so we walked a 5K in that time.
In 43 minutes.
Right, which is a lot. Well, it was more than 43 minutes. I think we had 1 hour and 10 minutes. But
yeah, without stopping and everything.
So this is where Mike's gonna start killing people, right? Christine's like, I want to go to little coffee shops. Okay, cool. Then we should have thought about that and not left right when we did. So we get to this little stand, little hot dog stand. And this is where I almost killed Tyler and Anthony. Right. So.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm telling it how it is. So if you are offended by any of this, fuck off. I don't care. Chicago. That time does not count. It does not count for time. Everyone's like, are you getting something, Mike? Like, no, I would like to get to the aquarium. So Holly gets a water and a coffee. Christine gets something. Heather gets something. Tyler and Anthony decide that at 10 o'clock Chicago time, they're going to get Chicago dogs. Now, mind you, neither one of them can walk and eat at the same time.
I can. I'm a
Tyler-
pig. I would do it.
Tyler cannot walk and eat at the same time. So, as you could probably guess, that put us a few minutes behind.
Yep.
So we have to walk what is essentially 2.5 miles in 40 minutes now. And Heather takes off with a dead sprint.
I was so prepared to walk when I started leaving, and Tyler's like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat my hot dog in the shade." I'm like, "Whoa, okay, I guess we're waiting."
Yeah, you did start, but you still got to Chicago, and that's why you're getting murdered. You got a hot dog at 10 o'clock. That's why you're getting murdered.
I'm sorry. You're walking as a group, and the group
Yes.
has decided to keep going, but you're like, no, I'm going to just stay here and eat this hot dog.
Yes. Yes. So
I bought that hot dog with the full intention of knowing I'm going to be walking, eating this hot dog.
And it didn't happen.
You get it.
So we start walking to the aquarium now about 10 minutes behind. I have one napkin that Holly stole from me, and I wring this shit out like 3 times on the walk. Like literally, by the time we get to the aquarium, I am dying. I have sweat everywhere. It is bad times. And I think I didn't have as good a time in the aquarium because I was dying for like the first 30 minutes.
And the walking pace, it was Heather with Mike, because Mike was being nice to keep up with Heather's pace. Me and Holly about like 10 feet behind.
Yep. And then Christy and Tyler like a half hour behind us.
Yeah, they're like they were like 40, 50 feet behind us, because
it was like a good 15 minutes of us in the gift shop cooling down while we were waiting for them to catch up.
Yeah.
We should have Ubered. We should have Ubered. We didn't. And so, like, we get to the aquarium. Mike's not having a good time, but there's air conditioning. There's water. We're fine. All things are starting to be good and healthy now. The aquarium's really cool. Like, right, we do like the basic Great Lakes stuff.
I got to touch sturgeon.
We do some of the deep water stuff. We watched crabs getting fed, and that creeped Heather out. The aquarium was really cool. We did the sharks and the deep below, and the reefs, and that was really cool. It's a fucking aquarium. Like I hate to say that we looked at fish. We looked at fish, and then at like
fish and whales.
12 o'clock, we're kind of winding down, and I hear them saying like, "Oh no, there's a dolphin show at 12:30," and that's what Holly really wanted to see. She really wanted to see the dolphin show. It's like, so we're fucking staying for the dolphin show. Like, here's the thing: I need to sit down, and it's a half hour before. We're staying for the dolphin show. Dolphin show was really cool. That was like the highlight of the aquarium. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. I don't
some cool tricks.
Dolphins in captivity. Any marine life in captivity shouldn't happen, but it was fun. Like, you know.
I do want to say sheds. They very much are shed. Very much is more of a looks like it's rehabilitation for a lot of the stuff. Like a lot of their mammals are rescues, or like one of their sea lions is blind technically, so that one they're just like, we're gonna keep this one so it doesn't die out in the wild.
Yep. Right. But it was a lot of fun. I had a great time. We did the gift shop afterwards. There was some odd and end things in between.
I'm very proud of myself. I did not buy one single souvenir there.
I didn't buy shit in Chicago.
I bought
a little surprise.
So I will never buy anything in that city ever.
Well, more than Anthony or Heather didn't.
We get done with the aquarium, and I'm like, hey, what's next? And this is where Mike kind of blacks out. Anthony, I need you to kind of explain what happens to the next, like 20, until we get to the coffee shop. I need you to take over, because I am just walking furiously at this point.
All right, so we're like, all right, we're gonna take the train back, which is cool. Like, all right, we can take the train.
Trains are fun.
Yeah, trains are fun. We'll find out a lot about the trains. Let me just see.
Go autism.
The train is 2 miles away.
Yep. Oh, you have the map. You have it pulled up. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, my actual like steps and everything.
Okay.
Like, I got it.
I appreciate you.
1.6 miles, 2 miles. So we're just walking. We're talking about the bean and everything because we're in Chicago. We're gonna go look at the bean.
Yep.
I'm a Mexican. It's in my blood. So we're just walking. Nothing much is going on. We're crossing traffic.
Yep.
And then we get to this nice little Asian coffee shop.
Vietnamese, don't be racist.
I didn't know. Hey, I didn't know what type of Asian, so I didn't want to be a racist.
Oh, racism, yes. It was Vietnamese coffee shop.
It was very nice. It was pretty chill. I got myself a boba or milk tea with boba.
Here's the thing: you said you didn't want to be a racist. I was gonna be like, it was one of the Asian countries with a north and the south. So,
well, that narrows it down to 2.
Three, really. 3. North and South Vietnam or South Korea. So,
and so that was like, it was good. I almost got myself a patisserie, but I'm like, I don't want to be walking around with a patisserie.
Right, because we are going to lunch, right? That is the general plan. Is we are going to get ready to go to lunch.
God.
And I was the only one that saw the dead rat outside.
You were. We saw the live mouse in the tunnel.
But I was like, as we're walking in, I looked down because there's some trash. I'm like, oh, I don't want to step on that. There's a dead rat. I'm like, oh, okay, got it.
Okay.
And we got it. And then we went to the train. We bought the all-day ticket.
What was a dumb idea?
The dumb idea cost, I don't even know. I think
$10.
$10
$10 a person. Yep, $10 a person.
But you get to ride the train as many times as you want all day.
All day. We did it fucking once. Jared, we did it fucking once.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask if it only once or if it actually came. Okay.
And
okay.
I love my wife and I tolerate Holly, but they have the most touristy gawk.
Oh my god, it's the truth
ever. And I'm just like, okay. The rules are whenever you go to a big city, you want to look like, especially like you don't want to look like you're like ooh at people and everything. You get on the train, you look ahead, you don't
act like you belong there.
Yeah, you don't look at people making loud noises while you're waiting for the train. Some guy was like started yelling and stuff, and they like both turned their head. I'm like, oh my god, don't.
Yeah, it was. This is gonna sound where it was a African American gentleman who was talking on a phone very loudly.
Yeah.
You just ignore him. Ignore, obviously.
Yeah.
You ignore.
Yeah, it's his business. Let him do what he does. We have our business. They don't understand that, apparently.
They fucking don't.
And the best part is the train doors open. It was like we waited 2-3 minutes for the train.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Doors open. Michael, what is the first thing we see on the train?
Oh, he is a very tall African American gentleman who is just drugged out of his mind. Just fucking sleeping, sprawled, spread eagle, just fucking has like medical bands on, like he just got out of the hospital, like he clearly OD'd and was released this morning, but has been riding the train all day sleeping. You ever seen that Futurama episode where they go to the old New York and they're in the streets and be like, Subway, what's that? It's like, it's a mobile apartment for homeless people, or it's a mobile apartment with no rent. That's what this was.
Yeah, and I tripped over him, which is really funny. I tripped over him
twice because his fucking feet were like, he was like Shaquille O'Neal feet, and he was just spread fucking eagle. It was fucking, it was incredible. But we rode.
Where I take my naps.
We rode the red line, and Christine was starting to get worried because, like, we're relying on Tyler for most of this because he's like does Chicago and has done Chicago more. And so we're like, we're getting off at whatever these stations, and then like, this
horribly.
It was fine. We finally get off, and I don't know where the fuck we get off at. And they're like, we're going to Portillo's. And I was like, what's that? And they're like, oh, it's a famous Chicago, blah, 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 whatever. And so, and like, they have really good hot dogs and like in Chicago chopped beef or whatever. Don't say that yet. You can't give it away, Anthony. You can't get away. So how far did we walk from the train station to Portillo's?
From the train station to Portillo's, we walked half a mile.
So it wasn't. It felt a lot worse, Jared. That's what I'm saying. It felt so much worse.
And this was the point where I was finally happy because the first time we were walking around, it's the sun is hot.
Yes.
We're by the lake, and I'm like,
bad.
so much for the windy fucking city. Where's my fucking breeze? We get into the deep of the city. It is wind constantly. Gust breezes.
There's a little bit of shade. We're finally there. We get to Portillo's at the exact wrong time to get to Portillo's.
You know that when like white dads go, well, we got here at the right time.
Yeah, with the exact opposite of that. The exact opposite of that. We ordered our food. And then we stood around waiting for this very nice Hispanic lady to call our number. And it took a half hour, if not longer, to get our food.
We were there for 50 minutes.
Was it standing or eating both?
Both.
Okay, cool.
I don't think it took us 20. I don't think it took us 30 minutes to eat our food.
Heather and Holly got fries and cheese sauce. I got a chicken sandwich because, I didn't want fucking hot dogs. I hate Chicago dogs. They're fucking trash. I don't like beef. They're fucking Italian beef. That's fucking trash, too. I don't care.
If I may, for any of the listeners, what is exactly a Chicago dog?
It's trash. Don't worry about it.
It is a dog with relish, a pickle, a tomato, spicy peppers.
Fucking
yeah, no,
trash.
I'm out on that one. That's not a hot dog anymore. I'm done with that. Moving on.
Fucking trash. So we get there, and we order our food, and Tyler gets the beef or whatever. I get a chicken sandwich. The sisters get fries. Christine gets a salad. Now, the entire time, Christine has said, oh, they have really good food. They have really good hot dogs and really good and whatever. And she gets a fucking salad. I was like, why did you get a salad if this is really good? She's like, oh, we had this yesterday. Jared.
I'm going to kill somebody for you.
Hang on. No, this is where Christine dies. Hang on. Do you know what's across the street? Across the street is a fucking McDonald's. And I could have gotten way more consistent, better food at the fucking McDonald's and not waited a half hour
standing
for fucking the most food. Fucking mid. It was Ohio trash is what it was. That's what I'm saying.
Let me tell you how. So this is how the perspective of standing up there. So you stand up there with the group of people who are all waiting. And
just
then you wait.
Conglomeration of people.
Wait for the lady. At first, she'll just say your number. So she was like, 307, 308, 478, and
502,
like a
671.
Shop?
Basically.
And then after a while, if you don't pick it up, she gets the speaker, which she has at all time, and then goes
all times.
Start with that. Tell people to go find a fucking seat and not wait up.
She's also got a very Hispanic accent. She's like, and it's just the fucking worst. And so we had the most mid food. The only good thing is Holly had an eclair cake. That shit was on point. They had good desserts apparently.
I got a water to drink, but the reason why I got a water is because I got the 800 calorie small chocolate cake shake.
I got a chicken sandwich and a Coke Zero, and that Coke Zero was the first thing to drink I had all fucking day, and it lasted a grand total of 4 seconds.
They gave me a Sprite instead of my water. I was so sad when I drank it. It was carbonated. I'm like, I just want water to hydrate.
I need to go back just real quick because this is going to be important later. Okay. We are back at Shed Aquarium. Both Tyler and Christine get something to drink. And when I say they get something to drink, I mean they get alcohol. To drink. We get to lunch. Tyler also gets a beer with lunch. They drink a lot, and it's fine. I get it. It's fine. We are done with lunch.
I wanted to get a large chocolate shake, but the lady kind of just rushed me through it. The large chocolate shake with 14,000 calories or 1,400 calories. I was prepared to sacrifice my life.
I will say on the alcohol side of things, it's fine if you're not having to walk everywhere and sweat all the time. You should probably not just pound down some alcohol.
See, Tyler and Christine are alcoholics, and that's fine.
Yeah, well,
functioning alcoholics, and that's fine. But we're going to drink a whole bunch more before we leave, so it's fine. Let's
alcohol.
we exit Portillo's, and we're like, cool, what are we going to do now? And they're like, well, let's go shop the Magic Mile. Anthony, how far away is the Magic Mile?
We walk 0.6 miles for 15 minutes.
It felt like fucking forever. And so
Mike, what is your 5K time?
Average is 35 minutes.
35. In a third of your time, we walked not even a mile.
So we get the Magic Mile and we walk down the street, and basically we're going to the Water Plaza or whatever it is. Is essentially where we're going.
Yeah,
fucking not worth it at all. Because one, I'm not gonna buy anything because I'm not gonna carry shit all day. But we pass the Harry Potter store, and there's like a line, fucking forever long.
Oh,
so we skip it. We skip it. Yeah. We skip it. We go there. The girls do the American Girl doll. Me, Tyler.
Which I gotta say, I didn't realize Heather was so into the American Girl dolls.
Yeah, they had them all growing up. It's a girl thing.
When she started doing like, oh, that one's this one, that one's this one. I'm like, oh my god, you're fucking.
They're also really liked books growing up, so they read all the books. Anthony. So, me, Tyler, and Anthony go up to the Lego store. We walk the Lego store. We do a few odd and end things.
Mike and I agreed that we're not going to buy anything at the Lego store because we did not want to carry Lego.
Did not want to carry Lego back.
That's very fair.
So, we just basically do that. I don't think we went in any other stores.
Starbucks.
Correct. No, that was on the way. That was in the hotel.
No. I mean the 4-story Starbucks that we went to.
Oh, fuck! God damn it, Anthony! God, you piece of shit! I fucking forgot about that when I was telling the story at fucking work. We go. Fuck. So it's what's called the Starbucks. It's their reserve, right? So it's their high-end coffee. You can do like coffee tastings and reserve times to do like a flight of coffee. Basically, we rode an escalator. Hang on, Jared. We basically rode up. We basically rode up 4 escalators and then walked down or rode down 3 escalators and down a pair of stairs to walk out. It was so fucking crowded. It wasn't even fun.
We couldn't do anything. And I'm like, nope. The coolest part about it was the curved escalator.
The curved escalator was pretty cool.
He was like,
that's
run around.
We did that. And then we're walking back to the hotel. On the way back to the hotel, Jared, on the way back to the fucking hotel, Christine goes, oh, look, it's Gino's East. That's where we're going to come back for dinner. Fucking come back for dinner? We got to walk fucking way. Yeah, fucking way back for dinner? Anthony, how many steps was it from Portillo's, the Magic Mile, back to the hotel?
So for Portillo's, we have
0.16 or whatever it was.
0.6, yep. 0.2.
Yep.
0.5.
Yep.
And that is back.
Okay. They were actually pretty close to the Magic Mile. So we're still walking. It's still a half mile.
Yeah.
But from the hotel to Gino's East or whatever.
Yeah. It's not the 4 miles it took to get to the fucking sheds.
Yeah. So we walk back to the hotel. I stop in the Starbucks in the lobby and get the biggest fucking water that I can and a strawberry refresher because I need something in my system. We're at 25,000 steps already. I'm at 10 miles on the day and we're not fucking done yet. So we get back to the hotel room. Pirates of the Caribbean is on. We're at the final battle at World's End. Like fucking whatever his name, Lord.
No, it was Will Turner.
Oh, stabbing. Getting stabbing and his heart cut out. And I've already downed my refresher. I'm chugging water. I sit down on the couch. And then they're like, yeah, we're going to sit here for a minute and then we're going to go back to dinner. I'm like, oh, fucking cool. That's great. Fucking awesome.
And then Anthony left a little early because I had to take the biggest shit because I had nothing but Chicago dogs and Burger King in my stomach.
Whose fault was that?
Mine.
It was Anthony's.
I knew going in I was going to leave with a stomach ache. But I'm like, Christine, Tyler, I respect you too much to take a shit in your hotel room.
Yep.
I'm going to go use the public toilet.
On the way down, I did every so often I would grab handfuls of paper towel to wipe my sweat. So we walk from the hotel back to Geno's East, which is what, 0.6 miles or whatever?
Oh, no. We went to Millennium Park first, Mike.
Oh, fuck, I forgot. Okay, so yeah.
Jesus
I completely
Christ.
forgot.
Okay.
So we're walking from the hotel to Millennium Park to see the Bean. Obligatory
the
Chicago
Bean.
shit.
Yeah. It's
Mind you,
0.3 miles away.
there hasn't been shade all fucking day, Jared.
Mhm.
It's been fucking direct sunlight all fucking day. I taste like salt.
Yeah.
Anthony, go ahead. I'll let you take
All
over
right.
for a little while.
So and then
'Cause I don't remember this part.
we walked to where it's at, and it's a public park.
Yep.
So when we walked there, and there's a metal detector that really surprised me.
Yep.
I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's Chicago. Maybe this is normal.
Nope.
The House Music Festival was going on at Millennium Park. Which, so there were old people, there were young people, there were a few people on MDMA.
Absolutely, there were.
Oh, 100%.
There was one girl who had like the glowing sticks,
Yeah.
and she was
Yep.
dancing around, having a great time. I'm like, I want to be her friend,
Yep.
but I can't stop to talk to her. So it was great. And then we saw the Bean, which, according to Addison, my coworker, she's like, "Oh, did you see all the scam artists there?" I'm like, and I told her no, because they had a concert, so they couldn't bring in any metal.
Yep.
And thank God, the Bean is so
Mid.
underwhelming.
It is the most mid thing in the world.
I looked at the Bean.
It is like going to Calder Plaza in Grand Rapids. And Calder Plaza is where they have the red thing that Grand Rapids is known for. That it is essentially the same fucking thing. It's the exact same fucking thing.
And you look at it and go, that's the Bean. And there's like, do you want to go up and touch the Bean? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You can see the smear
smudge all the
of all the people touching. I'm like, I don't want to touch that.
Yep. I forgot
That's a
that
staph infection
when
waiting
we
to
were in
happen.
the hotel room, Christine and Tyler wanted to go to a rooftop bar. And so that's where we're on our way to. We walked through Millennium Park. We're going to go to a rooftop bar. So we're now done with Millennium Park. We stood at the Bean for a grand total of 5 minutes.
Saw a girl's ass.
Fully just hanging out.
She had a skirt that was at a 45-degree angle.
You just see fucking basically, it just covered basically the lips. That's where we're covering. Everything else was out.
And I'm just like, because Heather was pointing to, I'm like, I don't fucking see anything. And I was like, you see that girl's ass? I'm like, no. Where?
Oh,
so
is that a trap? Is that a trap?
And she stood up next to the Bean, so I did not see her first. I saw her reflection where it was just the full cheeks. I'm like,
yep.
Oh, her.
100%.
I see her now.
100%.
It was the
okay.
worst. I was like, Chicago. But then, we went to this rooftop bar, which was an awful experience.
Oh, what is that? What made it so awful?
It was crowded. There was a wedding there.
I had me and Holly got drinks, and I had rubbing alcohol, and Holly had ethanol, and so that's great.
Mm-hmm. Mike's was the best, apparently.
Yeah, it was because there had enough juice in it to make it fucking rubbing alcohol and not ethanol.
I spent $20 on a drink that's supposed to look like it's alcoholic, and it was okay. And we were just
not okay.
No, we were saying there they really want to get there onto the actual deck and stand and look over it. We all got our picture. Yep. And I'm just drinking my drink, and then they were like, "Oh, well." As soon as, because everyone else was done, and I'm just sipping on my drink, spending time, and they're like, "Oh, as soon as Anthony's done, we can go to dinner." And I chugged it.
Yep, down the hatch.
I'm like, I am not waiting.
It was not alcoholic, so he's fine.
It was not alcoholic. It was $20 a drink.
It was $20 of juice and elderberry syrup.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna enjoy myself, make it look like I'm part of the group. I'm like, just enjoying myself. We can go. Oh, let's go.
We rode down the elevator, and then from the rooftop bar to Geno's East. How far did we walk, Anthony?
So from, I gotta scroll back up because every time I leave, a mile.
So it was a mile.
30 minutes.
It's a mile now to there. We are now at 28,000 steps, essentially. We get there. We get sat immediately, so it was fantastic.
Yeah.
We start ordering. Great. Yeah, we start ordering, and the guy was like, "It's going to be like an hour for pizza." Fuck. Okay, that's fine. So we ordered some apps, and we ordered our pizza, and the apps came. They were pretty good.
My favorite part about this whole experience is we were watching Jeopardy, but the sound was off and there were no captions.
Yep. So we had to like try to rip leaves. Holly was the only one that got a soda, and then the rest of us just had water. Christine and Anthony, of course, got beer. Tyler got beer. And the waiter just kept dropping pitchers of water off to our table because we kept downing it so fast because we're all fucking dehydrated.
I think my favorite part was when Mike was like, "It's probably because we look sunburnt." And then the guy said, "So you guys been walking outside all day?"
And I go, "Yeah." I asked, "How could you tell? Was it the 5 pitchers of water?" He goes, "No, you're all sunburnt." Fucking called it. Fucking dead to rights. No one should ever question me again.
Yeah. And then we got our Chicago style pizza. And I had a piece. That's all I could eat because my stomach would hurt. It was not good. I've had frozen Chicago pizza that took less time. I was able to eat it in my pajamas, and it was better. It was.
I've been to one place that did Chicago style. I didn't like it either.
To the good people of Chicago, y'all can keep your casserole. I got Detroit deep dish, and I would have rather had a Pizza Hut pan fucking pizza. At least then it's good. You can keep your fucking cheese and sauce casserole.
Look, I've never felt more patriotic about New York style pizza, which is just regular style flat pizza.
It's just flat big pizza.
I'm like, no, you can't top Detroit. You can't top. I used to be an advocate for Chicago style pizza. I would be like, no, it's just their way. This ruined Chicago style pizza for me.
Really, I will never.
But he had the real thing. And he goes, nope.
Apparently, mass-produced pizza is just good, and that's fine. Again, to the good people of Chicago, you're wrong. And as noted on this podcast many times, we're all entitled to our wrong opinions, and that's a big one you guys have.
Let me tell you,
from hearing about the hot dog to the pizza, there you guys are doing everything wrong.
Oh, fuck yeah, we are. So the bill comes. I pay for everything as like a birthday present to Christine. I want to fucking go home. Is really what it comes down to. I'm done.
I get it.
I want to fucking be done
because it was decided we were going to leave after dinner,
and I'm like, yes. Because like the plan was maybe me and Holly leave early, but then by the time we got back to the hotel, it was like 4:30, and I was like, Holly, we're not leaving during rush hour. Hey, guess what? And so we're like, yeah, we'll just stay until everyone else leaves because like we'll wait for traffic to die down.
It didn't matter. They got to learn the life of Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, that's it. Didn't matter.
So we are heading now back to the hotel, and Mike's feeling pretty good, right? Maverick's like got a little pep in his step because sun's going down. It's 70 degrees. There's a breeze. I'm starting to see the appeal of Chicago, like the nightlife. It's very beautiful, quiet, picturesque. I'm really starting, and then this is where Holly dies. There's no line at the Harry Potter store.
And now side quest begins.
Yeah. The Harry Potter store.
Because Holly is a huge Potterhead.
Yep.
So
it's fine.
Why does that not surprise me?
The shop was really cool. It really was. I went in. I almost got chocolate frogs and shit. But again,
say that would be neat.
Anything. Anthony, you can take over for a little while now.
Yeah. So we went to there. Holly and Christine got something. I didn't buy anything again because, like Michael just said, I didn't want to carry anything. Because God, could you imagine walking through Chicago carrying something big and bulky and heavy? More on that later. So
again, I can see where that's going.
No, I'm so sorry, I just remembered.
Wherever you think that's going, Jared, you're wrong.
Oh,
we'll see.
No, it's so much worse.
We're going back to the hotel.
Hell yeah, going back to the hotel.
And well, Christine's got stuff for the kids.
Yep,
it's in her car.
Which is at valet parking. Yep. So now we have to go down to the second floor, subfloor, so Christine can have them bring her car up so she can get the shit out. That's another half hour. It is what now, 9 o'clock, Anthony?
Yes. Originally, our parking spot was bought for 9 to 9:30.
Yep. So we're already fucked. We're already fucked there.
Yeah. But more on that later. So, and this was the point where I sat down and Heather's like, "Oh, you can take a nap?" I'm like, I need to sit down. My feet hurt so much.
My pulsating. Anytime I would even stand still, it just. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm like, I need just to get off of my feet. So we're doing that.
We're at 31,000 steps now, or 30,000 steps now, by the way.
Yeah, and
Christ.
what else does Christine have? So for those, like I said, this is for Christine's birthday. Well, Christine decided to buy herself a treat for her birthday. She got herself a Ninja Creamy, which is cool and all.
Yep.
And then her sister bought her a Ninja Creamy, the more expensive one.
Yep.
So we're gonna buy the Creamy from her. So I got the.
Yeah.
This is where I was handed the Ninja Creamy.
Jared gets it.
It's a big ass box, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's not heavy. It's just awkward. We're gonna walk straight to the car. It's gonna take us 10 minutes. I can carry this for 10 minutes. So we get back.
Hang on. Yeah, I need to. This is where society generally starts to collapse. We almost murder suicided. It got very bad. Like, Jared, I have never been this just annoyed with life at all, ever. 35 years, and this was almost my breaking point.
And also at this point, we are all on hair triggers. We're all mad, tired, dehydrated. No fucking you could have the cutest fucking puppy could have walked in front of me and I would have drop kicked that sumbitch fucking hard. I pointed something out to Heather. Heather said that there was I was already part of the conversation. I didn't remember, and I did not react well. I was very snippy back at her.
Yes.
Yep. And I'm like
spiraled.
Yeah, I was so pissed off. I'm like, I want to go home.
We need to go home. We need to go home. So we get everything. We're walking back. We're going into the door, and they're like, where are you guys going? I was like, oh, we're going to the parking garage. We just came, when we got here, we came out of this door. We walked down through the ped walkway or the ped whatever. The walkway's underneath. And the guy at the door is like, no. They closed that. So we're like, okay, well, where'd you guys park? And so we told them where we thought we parked.
What?
Yeah, the address.
Yeah, the address where we thought we parked was not where we parked, by the way. And he's like, oh, you just go down. And it was a block away. We were a block away where we should have parked.
Yeah.
Now,
Mike, what do you mean by where we should have parked?
Where we should have parked. You see, where we did park was not where we pre-bought parking. In fact, we had no idea where we were. So we walked to where this man told us we should have been parked. And we walk up and we walk down and we lose Tyler for like 20 fucking minutes for some reason. He just walked off without us. So I'm already in a panic. It's also underground in Chicago. It is 88 degrees and humid.
10 o'clock at night.
If you think we were on a hair trigger before, we are one fucking, we are just a small squeeze away from blowing each other's brains out at this point. It is fully, you can feel the tension on the trigger. That is how we're good. And so we walk up and down, and finally Anthony goes, to his credit, he's like, we should try the pedestrian walkway, because that's where we came from. And so they're like, oh, no, we're going to try up and down. And then I'm finally like, we should try the pedestrian walkway. And Anthony goes, I just suggested. I was like, I know. Let's go there now. Yeah.
Because we walked past it, and I'm like, I took note of that. And we walked past it again. And I'm like, we should just try it.
We should try it.
Something new instead of walking around the fucking park.
We were up and down, elevator for an hour. It is 11 o'clock at night. And so we do that, and we start seeing things that look familiar. We find a sign. Yay. We find a map. We find the door. We find the other door. We find the yellow box that we entered out of, and we find the fucking parking garage. Holly clicks the button. Here's the beep. Where we're supposed to be an hour and a half later.
Never been so happy to hear Holly's horn.
I was so bad. And so we're like, now trying to get out of this bitch. Anthony, go ahead and take over.
Yeah. So it's fine. We're leading now. Holly let us in. We're leading out. And we get to one of the doors. It's up. It's one way. We're stopped. And the thing doesn't open.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, that's weird because we paid for our parking.
Yep.
It's not opening. It wants me to pay $63 to leave.
I'm sorry, what?
Get the fucking car. I'm walking home. Yeah.
And so we back up. And then Mike and Holly got to another one.
Yeah, we found another exit because Heather's barcode wasn't scanning. So we're looking for one that the barcode does scan. And we're like, hey, there was a guy leaving over there. Let's try that one. Well, apparently the man broke that one. And it kept saying, like, please wait for assistance. Please wait for assistance. So we're like, well, fuck, we can't get out of that one. So we find a third one. Go ahead, Anthony.
We find a third one. And Heather and I are back in charge and in the lead. And we do it. And we do it. And it's like, there's another way to scan. It's still trying to charge us $63. Because there are 2 345 Walker drives.
Yep.
We were essentially east and west. We needed east,
south, whatever it is.
Yeah, no, I think it was east and south.
Yes, and we needed south. East.
We were in south.
Yes.
So we had to pay $63. And Heather at that point was like, even if it was broken, even if it was just like, okay, I'll talk to them tomorrow is what she said. She's like, I'm paying the $63 so I can leave and go home.
Yes. And that's what me and Holly did as well. So on the way home, again, if you know anything about Chicago and Indiana, the speed limit's 55, but apparently no one actually does that because we passed so many cops. I did it because I have no idea what I'm doing, and there were so many things that were happening all at once. I was far overstimulated, but we are on the way home finally.
It was the drive home through Chicago, basically all the way until Indiana, because that's basically all Chicago
the worst
city
drive ever.
Yeah, Jared, it is your nightmare of city driving. What you think like city driving is, it was that. Plus,
I can
5
imagine.
lanes, people moving in and out, Heather honking at people.
Yeah, that was great. There was one dude cut across 5 lanes to cut across back 3 to cut across back in front. Oh, you didn't go fucking anywhere, man. You didn't fucking go anywhere.
My favorite guy was the guy who cut in front of Heather. That was the one that honked. Because this is at the point we called Mike and Holly. It's like, did you guys get out? Are you on your way home?
Yeah, we're on our way.
We want to make sure that you're alive.
Yeah,
going the right way.
Yeah, we finally. I think at one point in time, I was like, "Will you text them to see if they made it on to like the expressway and they're headed home?" And you're like, "Yeah, we're passing exit 1, and we were 10 minutes behind you at that point." Yeah, like, cool, we're all on the fucking way. Yep. It doesn't matter anything from here on out. We're fucking on the way.
I told Heather had her GPS open. I had mine. I said, "You're not listening to the GPS. You're listening to Anthony because you need to listen to a person right now who can see 10 steps ahead."
Yes.
And we were driving out there. The guy who cut in front of Heather, and they heard us honk, which was really funny.
It was fucking hilarious. We're like, who the fuck's honking? And I was like, oh, that was Heather.
He got in front of us and got over to the lane on the right and got up behind a bus that was stopped. So he tried to get back over in front of us, and Heather was like, no, and revved. He was like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
It was now Heather is like, it is a thing where I'm just like, no, we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
I will lead you through this. You just focus on the cars. I will tell you exactly what lane to be in, where to go. Do not listen to anything else except for my voice. Look at the road.
Yep. Every time I was like, all right, as soon as we find a good rest stop or a good stop, Holly, me and you got to get out because I got to pee. I would like something to eat. We didn't get fucking out. We didn't get to stop until Battle Creek in Penfield. That's the first convenient stop that me and Holly had on the way home.
Yeah, it was not a good time. They talked about going again and taking the train. And I'm like, you guys can go again. I had my fill of Chicago. I'd never need to go back.
I'd never need to go anywhere else. Here's the thing. I learned a few things in Chicago. One, I could never live in a city bigger than Grand Rapids. That's like my hard and fast limit. 2, here's the thing. I'm not pretty enough to live in Chicago. That's what I'm realizing. I am not nearly good looking enough to live in Chicago. The amount of good looking people that we passed was humbling. I'm a Michigan 7. I'm a Chicago 2, man. That's what I'm saying. I know it's fucking bad.
It was wild because it was either the most attractive people you've ever seen, or the grossest people are homeless.
There was no in between. There was no in between.
It was a time for sure.
The fucking worst time.
One way to put it.
Like I said, I will gladly watch the kids and let Heather go back and have a girls' day at Chicago.
Yeah. Never prepay for parking. That's another Oddcast thing. We don't pre-order. We don't pay for parking.
We don't go to Detroit, but now we don't go to Detroit or Chicago.
Yeah. No. We don't go to Detroit. We take the train to Chicago.
And it ruined my experience so much. There's a Transformers convention happening in Chicago this year in October, and I was going to talk to Mike about it, but I'm like, I had such a bad experience,
such a bad time.
It's gone.
We've talked about it for several years in a row because, it's Transformer Con or whatever it is, BotCon or whatever. We're like, we can go. I will never set foot in Chicago. Gun to my head, pull the trigger. I'm not going back.
Yep. It made me really like. It made Grand Rapids look like Hastings.
We went to Indianapolis, right? Was that Indianapolis for? Yeah. Indianapolis was better than fucking Chicago.
I never need to go to New York.
Nope.
Because New York is just Chicago, but with New Yorkers.
It was the fucking worst, and I cannot stress enough just how bad of a time was it fun to hang out and talk and be with Christine and Tyler? Yeah, sure, absolutely. But would I ever do it again? I'd rather die. I just fucking no. That was Chicago, Jared.
That's what we did instead of the podcast.
Yeah, we should have done the podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
We left at fucking 5:40 in the morning
and got back at 2:30. I was up for 22.5 hours.
Yeah. We got back at 1:30 because you guys, for some reason, it took longer to get to Battle Creek, which was
also
weird.
I was going the speed limit in Holly's car and wasn't going 90 miles an hour like Heather was.
Yeah, Heather was allegedly going 90 miles an hour.
She was going 88. She told Holly.
Oh yeah, no, I was keeping 9.
Yeah, no, and I wasn't sure where the fuck I was going, and it obviously had you guys get off at a different exit than us because we were going to Woodland, so.
Jesus, that's
dog shit tired the next day too.
Oh yeah,
that's a terrible experience. That's all sounds awful.
I know. It's like normally when you hear the stories about Chicago, it's like, oh yeah, it was okay, but we had this great singular moment. There was no great singular moment that made me go,
no,
this is worth it.
I had the most mid food. It wasn't even good. I had an okay coffee. To Heather swears that her dark chocolate raspberry shit was to die. I'm like, that's fine. It was still mid at best. And we rode the train that I thought we were riding the metro. We rode the subway. So here we go.
I had 3 hot dogs, a slice of cheese, and I had to shit my brains out 3 times. That was my experience.
Jared, what'd you do with your weekend? Yeah, Jared, what'd you do with your weekend?
Let's DMV, Jared.
Yeah, let's stop talking about Chicago. I'm sick of talking about Chicago because Chicago can suck my dick.
Well, we said everything, so we don't need to bring it up again.
Never again.
Never again.
We're gonna get a fucking note.
Well,
I know what you did last summer.
I want to have some thoughts about that at some point too, because I toughed through that. But my week. So while these guys had a horrible weekend, I've had the worst experience in my entire life here on Guam.
So far.
In fact,
so far.
And fun fact for everyone at home, with everything I'm going to say, all of this has been repeated to me by the literal locals here on Guam who go, yep, welcome to Guam. Because they all agree it's the most bullshit system you have to try to go through to do anything on this island. And they make it overly complicated because really, as everyone puts it, just because they can. And it's annoying.
Sure.
So my week. So Tuesday, me and Sergeant Redacted, we woke up at 4:30 in the morning. We got ready. We're like, we're gonna go to the DMV place because the lines are crazy, and if we don't get there early, the ticket they just won't be able to service. So we're like, fuck it, we're just gonna go super early and wait for 3-4 hours, whatever. We got there at a little after 5 because we stopped at a gas station to pick up energy drinks, just trying to stay the fuck awake, so that we could make sure we were good.
Jake.
We were like 6th, maybe 5th in line by the time we got there. A little after 5. The doors don't open till 8. But again, that is how everyone does it on this island. This is the only way to do that. I sat against the wall. There's like a tiny little ledge that's barely big enough for your ass, and everyone just kind of hunkers against the wall and sits on this tiny little ledge, and everybody just waits for 3 fucking hours for the doors to open.
Sure.
I did this.
Yep.
Waited 3 hours.
Sure.
I get in.
Yep.
I wait about 50 minutes for my number to be called. Get into the office. I'm in there for 2 fucking minutes before I'm sent out to be like, nah, you don't have everything. And I went, first of all, can you explain to me what I'm missing? Because I very much am used to the DMV where you go in, you just need 2 things that say your address, so they have it, your old license, your birth certificate, social security card, and that's it. It's a very simple thing to do a license. It's not a thing on Guam. I came in, she looked over, okay, you have this that has the address, okay, birth certificate, social security, your ID, great. Do you have a lease or anything? And I went, excuse me? And she goes, yeah, do you have anything that says like you're a resident? And I was like, the bills there, like they're clearly
the thing that I just told you, right?
She goes, no. She's like, oh, well, and I explained to her, it's like, no, I stay with a friend. It's his house, military pays for it, blah, blah. Like, that's not on my bills. She goes, oh, yeah, none of this matters. You have to go to the mayor's office and get a letter of residency that's only good for 30 days. So come back another day when you have that. I almost flipped shit. I had to swallow it down and just go, okay. I left. As I passed, Sergeant Redacted was sitting in the waiting room, and he goes, already done? And I went, I'm not going to talk about it right now. Let's just go. Let's go. We have a lot to talk about. We left. I explained it to him, and he had to look up where the mayor's office is for our county. Had to drive all the way there. We walk in. Luckily, as we put it, the mayor's office, best part of the entire experience. The women that are working there were absolutely phenomenal. They were very friendly, very nice. And the minute we mentioned, yeah, he's trying to get his ID changed, but they said we need a letter, the eye rolls in that office of, yeah, welcome to Guam. All right, let us get that all taken care of.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
Kidding me? So they had a conversation with Redacted.
Fucking shit.
Fucking stupid.
One of the ladies, her son is in the Air Force. She was talking about he's stationed in New Jersey, so they had like a nice convo while we waited on paperwork. They printed us out 2, so that if we need anything else, we have an extra copy. But we're gonna have to go back and get another one anyway because we have to go to the same fucking place for passports, and I can't imagine how that process is going to be.
Oh, just as much fun. If not more fun. Hey, but just real quick, maybe don't paint your face before you go.
Well, yeah.
I had to kill
maybe that's why they kicked you out the first time.
Yeah, maybe that's why they kicked you out. They don't like Jokey that much there.
I'm about to say this is
Mexican Joker and everything.
On it.
We have Mexican Joker and everything.
So getting all that, it was already about almost 11 o'clock. So we were like, there's no point going back because the first time I went there by 10 o'clock, they were just out of service for the day. And it was come back another day. So we said, fuck it. We'll just have to come back another goddamn day and do this over again.
It's just fucking wild.
So to explain this for everyone at home, they have it posted inside the building. They use the portal system of the United States government. So by 2:30 p.m. here, it is past midnight back on the East Coast where all that is.
Yeah, no.
So at 2:30,
now that you say that, yeah.
Nothing is allowed to happen. And I already saw a news article that the mayor, whatever, of Guam is like, yeah, no, we're gonna pump money in here and fix that because this makes it a hassle for fucking everybody.
Especially since they don't open up early.
Yeah, just 8 to 2:30. Hope you can get in. It's fun.
Fucking wild.
So Wednesday, we didn't go back Wednesday. First of all, I was too fucking exhausted. I was like, I'm not doing this again right back to back. Just we have everything we need. We know we're good. I don't want to do this again. Recorded a show with Paul. Did my show and explained. I was talking with him about everything, and we're on a break with that because he's moving, so it worked out. The next day, Thursday, we do it over again. We're a little bit later this time.
Dumbasses.
But we're not too bad off. We're not too bad off. There wasn't as many people that most people didn't show up till later that day, and most of them were high schoolers. We have our learner's permit. We're just getting a thing, and I'm like, whatever. Which apparently they go first. It was seniors, servicemen, and people who did a written test who were just there to basically do their final qualification, go in first. And I was like,
yeah,
what the fuck. The old people and service people, that's fine. But all these teenage little pricks where it's like, oh yeah, you all go in and you do your tests before everybody. I'm like, son of a bitch. Regardless, I get it. Get in this time. I have to wait even longer because while I'm fucking sitting there, announcement comes over the PA system. Looks like the internet, the portals are having an issue, so we apologize. Working on fixing it. And I went, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Because he called 063 and I look at my number. I'm like, 064, I'm next. Like, thank God. It's already been over an hour. Like, thank God. And then that came over and I went, you son of a bitch.
Excuse me, we see that there is a Mr. Yogi Pants meeting. We're gonna fuck him over and get off our internet.
Yeah, basically.
About 30 minutes after that, I finally get in, and I get into the office. I wanted to so badly, just if I could without getting in trouble, slap the shit out of the person I talked to the first time, because the second time doing this, I give her everything. She handed me back all the bills, anything with an address, and she goes, no, just the mayor form. Typed it up, and I was done. And I was like, nobody could explain this fucking shit at any point. I've been here 3 times now, and everybody just kept telling me that you don't need anything extra special, whatever. Nobody says shit. This is what the fuck. But luckily, she was very nice.
Oh, that's good.
Now, if you're back in the States, when you get a license done, you just pay at the window with the person, right? It's just done.
Maybe I guess it's been a while, but sure.
So typically, what'll happen, you give her all the paperwork, they talk to you, they type up whatever, they take your picture, you pay there, you're done, it's one stop. Here, they type up all the info, they get everything, she makes you double check it, do a quick eye test. Then you have to walk down the hall to the treasurer's office, stand in another line, pay them, who then hand you a receipt. Then you have to walk back to the front of the building to another line to hand another lady the receipt, where they then print your ID directly there for you and give it to you. But you have to have the receipt to say you paid the treasurer, and then the treasurer needs the receipt from the other lady to say that you just had it done. It's a 3-part process in the same fucking building for no reason. Also, I also wanted to just hurt the person that helped me before, because she told me you can't switch your license. You have to get a real ID and then come back and do a license, which had already pissed me off to begin with, that wasn't something that was told to me.
Right.
Second lady, that's not a thing. She goes, oh, no, it just all goes in. It has the gold star on it. That's a driver's license. Otherwise, it's just a real ID. It's just a quick little thing in the form. And I went, what? What the fuck is the miscommunication with everybody? Because what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that lady lied to you.
But on one hand, I understand why Guam is so complicated. They have people from Korea, the Philippines, various places that come here to get an ID and become an American citizen through Guam.
Sure.
So that then they can go places. So they do deal with a lot. However, when none of the people who have lived here their entire lives want to go to this building, and when you tell them you have to, they go, "Oh, yeah, can you do it online? Oh, you
not gonna
poor
be
bitch."
good. Like, oh, you poor son bitch. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
God damn.
And everyone's response is literally "Welcome to Guam." It's just that is everyone's saying because they all know it's fucking dog shit.
That's amazing.
So I finally have that done. I'm finally just taken care
Jared
of. Didn't have
Jared can get back to the States.
Do you actually
probably
have
need a
do you have-
passport.
Yeah, but at least you have an ID now, so it makes it a lot easier to get
Yes.
the fucking passport.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll let you know from the. You should be able to get on plane with a real ID. The passport will definitely help you. You should definitely get one regardless.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's some talk that just that won't be a thing. We're hoping that doesn't become a thing, but we're also going to get passports just in case because there's some things that are being talked about for even if you're in the States that might complicate things, which is stupid. Really stupid.
Sounds about right.
They're basically they're in talks to make it to where if you want to fly, no matter where, even if it's like Michigan to Texas or like whatever, you'd need a passport. An ID won't cut it, and that's what they're trying to implement. So for our case, they would 100% require it because we're like the redheaded stepchild of America. We don't even count.
Correct.
So yeah, so now we got to do that for a passport at some point whenever we feel like killing ourselves
got a little bit
again.
of time. You got a little bit of time. Not a lot,
So
but a little bit.
That's the process of.
I
fucking
appreciate you not waiting until the last fucking second to do it because I can't tell you how many people wait until the last fucking second to get their shit.
The best part, like, actually, funny part, my license technically expired, but because of all the shit that happened, it was just such a fucking process. Luckily, they do give a grace period of like, oh no, it's not expired. You have like 30 days, or I think like a little over to take care of it. And I'm like, oh, good. So even you realize your system is fucking broken. So you have a leeway.
You dumb pieces of shit.
God damn it.
Christ almighty.
Oh, this is expired. Well, it takes fucking. You need to sacrifice a goat and drain all his blood
honestly.
in order to get here. So we'll let it pass.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah. So that's been our fun weeks and weekends. Theirs was Jesus criminy. Never go to Chicago.
It was rough.
Holy God.
I do have a couple things. Let me turn my camera on real quick.
Go for it.
Bear with me. Let me know when it's on. You guys can see me.
I have a couple throwaway things, so go
you
for
guys
it.
See me? Okay, cool. There it is. Okay, so this is my new Lego set. It's Trafalgar Square. It's fucking detailed as shit. I did that in an afternoon. And then this is currently my current Lego set, which is my mother's, which is the Van Gogh painting. It doesn't look like anything yet because it's not anything yet because this is just the background of it.
What background are you on?
Currently, I did two while you guys were talking because it's very easy for me to multitask on that. Not that the story wasn't riveting, but Jared already told us that story, so I was just adding commentary. Yeah. I am on now 21 of. Oh my God. Hang on, let me find 380. 34. So not even halfway done with that bitch. I mean, I'm halfway done with that bitch, but like.
And it's not even a full slab.
No, like the issue is like eventually. Let me see. I want to make sure I don't lose my spot, but like that's the instructions where it's just like find this square that you did before and add detail to it.
Add 500 paddles.
Yes, basically. Yeah.
What?
So, because I'm a good son.
It's like the Captain America shield, where you just do one step, like 500 times.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Hang on.
You can go get that. Let me tell you, Captain America.
It's from the dreams, so it's like a junk T-Rex, but like really cool.
I see. That actually is pretty cool.
Orion wanted it because he went upstairs and was like, "Oh, dinosaur."
He could have had it. It would have been fine. I wouldn't have cared at all, actually. So next time, just know if he wants to touch it, he can touch it.
Fine.
But yeah, that's been my work from home time. Is just doing Legos.
I'm looking at the Captain America.
The shield. It's
okay.
the exact. It's like 4 steps because it's like make 100 of these, make 100 of those.
Yeah, literally, that's what's going on. It's just like,
Yeah.
do this a bunch. But I'm trying to get the times 18. There's one thing that you do 18 times, and then another thing that you do another 18 times. And it's it's like 20 bricks you have to stick together just to put a panel on.
We get the Eiffel Tower because that is on my bucket list. There is a one thing that basically is the steel cross beams of the Eiffel Tower. Is make 68 of them, and it's like 5 individual Lego pieces just had to click together, like just mindless repetitive tasks. So yeah,
those are the ones I'm like, like. Oh
yeah,
I'm on their instructions. They have 3 instructions
for the shield.
No, for the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my Titanic has 3 separate boxes with 3 instruction booklets that are spiral bound.
Oh, book 3 begins on bag 41.
Yep.
And ends on bag 74.
Yep.
That look, I can't do the dedication of that. I mean,
it's the same conversation I had watching Redacted build his fucking Gundams, where I'm like, I don't have the patience to do that, sir.
Yeah,
that's like
next on my
every
list.
little piece has to be built and put together. That's too much, sir.
This was the big Lego I did so far this year.
Oh, I like that.
Oh yeah,
Very nice, sir.
it was my Father's Day gift.
I wish I could get into Lego. They look neat.
They are neat.
I don't have the brain for it.
I would argue
remember
against
the
you.
Venom. We remember the Venom bust.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all remember. I remember Carnage is messed up and Venom is still on the box. So,
Yeah.
but now I
it's
have
like,
somebody that I can be like, hey, here you go, buddy. You like building things and reading instructions. Here you go.
there you go. Have a good time there, bud.
You spent 8 hours on a Gundam. This will take you not even half that. So here you go. You have fun with this.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it be. This is just falling apart in my furry hands. Shit.
How dare you?
I know. I went to
It's
fiddle
'cause-
with it, and then I fucked it.
Well, while you fix that, I had messaged Anthony about a movie that I watched over this week as well. On I want to say it was the day after the DMV stuff because I was just my brain was exhausted, but I couldn't sleep, so I ended up just putting this on. And it ended up being a movie where I'm just like, I have so many angry opinions with this fucking thing.
Which you should have known better going in.
Well, no,
No, you
okay,
should have.
So, I Know What You Did Last Summer has put out I guess it qualifies as a requel. The things it does that qualifies it as that were some of the dumbest fucking decisions they could have made, in my opinion. It started off okay. It was like an average slasher movie where I was like, there's some interesting things in here. It's well made. It's not the worst fucking thing it could be. Like, okay.
Prince
Till you get
Jr.'s
to
there.
Yeah, till you get to the fucking ending. Until you get to the ending, the movie would have been okay. I could have accepted it as like a new generation for trying to do this, whatever. Spoilers for everyone at home, because this is just such a fucking dumbass thing that they did.
Spoilers to the 5 I Know What You Did Last Summer fans out there.
Right. All 6 of you.
Fair. I enjoy the first movie for what it is. It's not the best, but it's not the worst fucking thing that was ever made. It's okay. Freddie Prinze Jr. was brought back for this movie for the same character, but then you think if you've seen the first one or even the second one, then you would think that maybe Jennifer Love Hewitt's character and Freddie Prinze Jr. like maybe that got married. No, the movie goes out of its way to explain that they're not married. They have no association with each other at all, and have not since I guess the second movie. They don't really explain that, but apparently they had a falling out. The end of this
he married
movie is
Sarah Michelle Gellar or whatever. So like obviously they're falling out.
Mary Daphne.
Yeah, she got jelly.
There's a fucking scene in there with her character specifically where I was like, could have done without that. Which actually, I'll get to that. Yeah, Michelle Gellar, she comes back. She's in a dream sequence because the new blonde chick who won the contest, basically her character from 97, she has a whole dream of her dead fiance on the table, and then Sarah Michelle Gellar's character turns around. They have CGI de-aged her so that she looks like she did, quotes here, like she did in 97, and it looks too smooth and too weird. And I also just wanted to say, like, she's not a terrible looking woman as is. I get you wanted her to look like her like 18, 20-year-old self from 97, but like this looks really bad. She's way too smooth and almost glowing.
No, I got it. That
really bad. So that was bad. But no, you get to the ending. The three final girls get sent out on a boat because the killer's killing everybody, and Freddie Prinze Jr.'s character is like, just take my boat, get out of here before the cops stop you because it's your friend and you're the only one with association, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is a weird point we're taking, but okay. And then the movie says, hey guys, go fuck yourself. The skinniest girl of this friend group was the killer the whole time.
Sure.
And now
it makes sense.
There's no offense to anyone. Okay, I get some people, their strength may not show physically. But the string bean girl, you're telling me the string bean girl fucking murdered all these people and was hiding bodies and like taking hits to the okay, but then it got even worse because then Freddie Prinze Jr. shows up and he saves them. He shoots the girl. He had been raising her his whole life, and he's like, it doesn't have to be this way, blah, blah. Shoots her. She's dead. Cut to the fucking bar that he owns, where the final girl's talking with him, and she notices when he takes off his jacket that his arm is bandaged, and she remembers that she slashed one of the people earlier on, and I went, I was hoping they didn't go this route because it's so fucking obvious it's him. From his going to Jennifer Love Hewitt and being like, I don't think you should have told him to kill the killer coming after him. I mean, that seems like a bit much. And I'm like, yeah, you survived 2 fucking movies, dude. What are you talking about?
Wouldn't you want the killer to be killed?
She goes to leave, and it just immediately turns into, it's me, isn't it? Like, you figured it out? Yeah, I can't let you leave now. And I'm like, God fucking damn it. Why is he the killer? Why is the dude who survived 2 fucking movies suddenly the killer?
And what is
give him
It's fuck you, that's why.
Did they give him what's his motivation, Jared?
Jennifer Love Hewitt shows up and they have a conversation.
Just do it already.
She does do that line twice, actually.
Yeah, but I in the trailer, so I assume that's when it was.
Yeah. She goes, because Freddie Prinze Jr. says the guy that was killed on the night of the accident that happened for this movie, where friends fucked off in the road, guy drove off and they couldn't save him, his truck fell off the cliff, was the pastor to a church that the girl he had been taking care of, like fostering in, had gone to and was a part of, and they didn't know it was the pastor till after the fact. So the girl had brought up that she's waited this time to get everyone back home because they were going off to college, blah, blah, blah. and she was getting revenge. And then Freddie Prinze Jr. goes, they took it from her. She needed revenge. And I knew the exact way to do it. And you know what? This town's been erasing what happened to us 25 years ago. I needed them to remember what happened. And I went, the fuck do you mean? You weren't... What the fuck, dude? That doesn't make any fucking sense. You became a killer because people were forgetting that you survived 25 years ago? What the fuck do you mean?
What I need people to remember.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, or no, the final girl actually kills him because Sarah Michelle Gellar or Jennifer Love Hewitt does do the what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? And then he stabs her, and it's like, yeah, I mean, you could have done that sooner. But then the final girl shoots him with a harpoon gun, and that's the end of it. And I'm
so glad I don't care about these horror movies at all.
If they hadn't have done the ending they did, it would have been an okay slasher. I would have been like, whatever. The ending twist was so unneeded and so fucking stupid.
It's just because nowadays everything has to have a twist. It can't just be as it is.
Oh, but Anthony, you've seen the second I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, right? Like, you've seen the second one.
Where it's a zombie? Is that the second one?
That's the third one. I think the second one. I think the second one he's still kind of a zombie. Or no, it's the son in the second one, and then the third one he's a fucking zombie for some reason. So you remember her black friend from the second movie, like she went to college, and they get on a trip and they go to Jamaica, and then it's a whole fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
She comes back for an end credit. She's with her husband. And the news comes on, and she goes, man, that girl just can't catch a break. I don't know. She'll be fine. Knock on the door. Jennifer Love Hewitt walks in, shows her a letter with a picture, turns it over and goes, it says, it's not over yet. And then they go, so who you want me to fuck up with you? That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say. Cut to credits.
Yep. Who do you want me to fuck up with?
Yeah, you fucking tell me, my friend. It was the dumbest shit. So I tortured myself with that. I didn't know what to expect, hadn't really heard anything. So I figured it probably just wasn't, it was probably like a mid, which to start, it was just kind of forgettable. And then it just got fucking dumb. So don't watch it.
Okay.
Anybody out there, don't bother with it.
I won't. Don't worry. You have my guarantee.
I had to put that out there. But other than that, me and Central Redacted have just been doing Helldivers too. That's been
gay.
Call it gay all you want. It's so much fucking fun. It fixes, like, I haven't had a game that has gotten me hooked and obsessed like Left 4 Dead did in a very long time. This game has, and thankfully for me, it's not a niche game. It's a huge fucking game that so many fucking people play, that I don't have to worry about it suddenly just being like, nobody plays that because blah, blah. Like, no, this game has continuously grown, and even when it has stumbled, has come back to grow more, and I'm so here for it.
Cool.
Well,
I got nothing else.
Yeah, I got nothing else either. But so stay out of Chicago. There's all our stuff for you.
No. Don't take the train to Chicago.
Take the train to
Chicago.
So stay on, stay happy. We'll catch you on the next one. And go check out all the other shows. Oddcastmedia@gmail.com, patreon.com/Oddcast, and
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I got something for you.